There. So a friend of mine told me she really enjoyed me cleaning my desk on my last vlog. So here I am doing my little shelf, cottagecore style shelf. This is a tree that my brother made me out of string and spray paint and a decoupage box and everything. So I wanted to raise that up on a little platform. So these are just boxes that I have lying around. And then a scarf that does not suit me in the slightest and doesn't suit my style. Nope, read it. So put that there. Ooh, pretty. And then the tree goes on top and it hangs all my necklaces and all my like mad earrings and my scissoring pin and all of that. This is a geometric drawing by my younger sibling, Frank. He does like really geometric things. This is me realizing that my other siblings' painting that they did for me was behind there. So all three of my blood-related siblings in one go, all there. And then that's my cat that I've had since I was a child. So it's just propping up all of the beautiful art. So I'm really happy with that. This is my hand plate, if you know, you know. And on top of that, I'm going to put this that I got for Christmas from two of my stepbrothers. This gorgeous candle that I melted on one side by mistake. Whoopsie daisies. And then these, my brother hates these so much, but these porcelain dolls I've had since I was a child, and I've got more back home, but I need to actually find them, and then I can have even more creepy dolls. This used to belong to my grandmother when it died when I was a child, and then a little bell and a metal cock that came from Thailand that is my ex's, but he's too scared to ask for it back. So yeah, this is my inception moment with my little cloud mirror, deciding where to put it. Puts it on the thing. Yeah, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. Does a weird little dance. This is a horse that I got at a vintage store. Excuse me. Yeah, so I got that at an antique store. This is a set of lights. It doesn't actually work anymore, but it looks pretty. That's a music box that plays the Harry Potter theme tune. I was trying to decide whether to put a bunch of other stuff there, or whether I must leave it simple. There's my little cross stitch I think I showed you guys before. This is just a vial that looks like a little potion. And this is a really weird thing. It goes, so if you pause it and look at that name there, it's a crematorium. So this is when people's ashes are put out to sea. That goes in with the ashes. And I found that washed up on the beach. These are the things that I found washed up on the beach that are far less macabre. And this is my collection of rocks. My palm and a dried up sea. That rock is stuck in the bottom of that candle jar, but oh well. And this is, I got it as a gift at a wedding. So it's cute. My ginger candle I bought myself for my birthday. Put it there to try and drift off to sleep. Trying to figure out if my jar of stuff should go there. Realize I have a lot of knickknacks. This belonged to my grandmother back in the day. I'm going to paint that edge so that it looks a little less bright blue. So, you see, I'm thinking so hard. Put the creepy little disc and everything. So this is what it came out like. That's a print that I got at the Zeetsmocker Museum. And then I added the extra stuff to my windowsill, so it's cute as hell. And then just so I wanted to show you, this is how I decorated my little nook here. These postcards are photographs by my best friend Robin, who also requested this video. That's all my sprays, my jar of stuffs. I'm just like a little magpie. And there's my emotion wheel, a little map of Cape Town. And then some packaging from when I used to watch Zoella. Abalone shells, sand dollars, my little owls, a kit. And then this that my brothers bought me from Bali because it matches my thigh tattoo. They thought they were very clever, and they were very clever. I'll introduce you guys to my maybe slightly obsessive bookmark collection. So this is a limited edition tin that obviously Cookie by Jacqueline Wilson came in. The book came in this tin. It is so stinking cute. Like, oh, this is when my brother got angry with me and threw it at him, but I had thrown a phone at his head, so yeah, bipolar teenagers. Well, he doesn't have bipolar, I do. But yeah, this is the cute tin, and then I have my, a classic right on top. I made this when I was about 10. Yo, man, what a loser. And then I have all a feather and all my bookmark collection in here over different years and things. There's a little bit of a sneaky peek is where I'm going today. But I reckon for my grandmother sent her regards. Just from the back. This is gorgeous. This is from, yes, Emmy with that from Nana and Michael. That is my grandmother and my uncle. They both passed away, God, over 10 years ago now. So, yes, this is what's going to go with that. Don't know if that's normal or not, but I don't care. Hey there, officially good morning and welcome to this week's reading vlog. I'm Amy and this is the Opinionated Woman. So today it's a public holiday, but currently I'm getting ready because I am taking myself out to brunch. Don't worry about this eye. I started practicing on this eye to see if I was brave enough to do the makeup look that I want to do today. And I was. So I'm going to get to do that now. I'm taking myself out for brunch after I do some book shopping, but the book shopping is for a secret video that I'm filming. So you'll see that at a later stage. But I just wanted to show, me getting ready a little bit. Today I am going to be working with, ring light, the Glam and Smoky palette from Cottagecore. So as you guys know, I love buying magazines purely to chop the shit out of them, just to chop them up. And the one day I saw a magazine with a free eyeshadow palette in it, and I only use cruelty-free cosmetics. Any cosmetics that I don't have, or any cosmetics that I do have that aren't cruelty-free, I'm trying to use up. And then after that, nada. And Catrice is one of those brands. I'd never used their eyeshadows before, and I would never have the guts to buy a palette of this color. Like, whoa, I think this is, I don't know if they sell this anymore, but if they do, I think it's quite a good alternative to the ColourPop palette. Is it called Smoky Glow? This one. They release so much stuff, how do you even keep track? So it's got like a lot of silvers and greys, and it turns out this suits hazel eyes so well. It brings out the green in my eyes, like, and then I'm going to pair it with a quite neutral lip. It looks lighter in here. It's London, NYX London. And my Old Faithful Volume Stylist Lash Extension Mascara, because it's so fucking good. But yeah, I just finished Shirley. Let me carry on doing this while I talk. So I finished Shirley. It's sort of wrapped up in a very Pride and Prejudice way, almost exactly in a Pride and Prejudice way, to be honest, which I'm absolutely fine with. It started with a lot of Caroline in the beginning, and then moved on to more Shirley, which, I mean, it makes sense. I did miss Caroline though. I think she's a sweetie, and but we did see a little bit more of her at the end, which is really good. There was a plot twist, which I totally didn't expect. In a freaking classic, there was like a dun 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 kind of moment, which I really enjoyed. I'm glad they put that in there. And I loved, besides the fact that Shirley is a very, like, strong, confident woman who's very strong in her convictions, no matter who battles her, no matter who she comes across, no matter what their status is or whatever, because she's a woman of power in a society where, most of the people with money were men, and the men who wanted to, court women like Shirley were all very, like, they had status. Oh, lordy. Don't worry, I clean all of this shit show up later. So it was very interesting seeing her be like, kindly fuck off. I do what I want. Which I really enjoyed. Oh, this one really does look like I've been punched in the eye. Okay, don't worry, I'll fix it. So I really, really enjoyed that about Shirley's character. It was a little, like, sometimes the way that the men describe the woman is a little bit strange, but it's the 1800s, it's the way they did it, unfortunately. So it's good to look back on that stuff, but being very glad that, like, if a guy was to talk to me like that now, I would punch him in the nads. So yeah, I enjoyed that one. And now I have finished my pile of shame from when I moved to Cape Town, which I'm super chuffed with. Hell yeah, go me. So now hopefully I will be reading a little bit quicker for you in these vlogs, because obviously classics are a slower read, because the language is quite flowery and complicated and you do need to pay attention. So the next thing I'm moving on to is My Grandmother Sends Her Regards and Apologies by Fredrik Backman. It's translated by Henning Koch from Swedish. And it sounds like it's going to be a hoot. Let me clean this up. Shh, babish. Okay, that's better. So just this tiny bit of blurb got me. I'm going to cut away now to the beauty that is this book. Naked hardcover. It's signed. Again, I nicked a freaking signed book. I'm giving it back. It's just a borrow from my aunt. Thank you, Julie. You are super kind. But it is absolutely stunning. So you will be looking at that right now. It says, does everyone remember their grandmothers flirting with policemen, driving illegally, breaking into a zoo in the middle of the night, firing a paintball gun from the balcony in a dressing gown? 7-year-old Elsa does. That sounds excellent. I'm psyched. So I'm going to carry on doing this look, and then we're going to get going. I'm going to take myself out for a little bit of brunch as well, so I'll hopefully film in there. I'm excited. I'm excited that I'm brave enough to now be wearing something a bit more dramatic out, because before, when I was dating guys, and I mean, this is all on my internalized homophobia and internalized misogyny. I mean, to a point, but I was very much like, oh no, guys won't like this much amount of makeup. Guys won't like this color. I won't look as attractive like this. But now that I'm out and, oh, I can see a smudge. Now that I'm out and I'm coming to terms with who I am and my own self-expression, I'm realizing, especially, I mean, a lot of the time the queer community is very, very welcoming of anybody who, I mean, we're welcoming of anybody who looks different from the norm or anything like that. And I really am having so much fun figuring out what looks I like to do, what I like to present like, which days I want to completely change up the way I'm presenting, you know, just to feel like Amy, to feel like the badass I want to be, you know, like the badass that I have the potential to be and I can be. And I feel like I look my most attractive when I feel cool as heck. Like when I look at myself in the mirror, like I'm looking at myself now, I'm not even done with this look and I'm like, yeah. And I'm also going to be wearing these, which I would never have worn before. Not even my ex-girlfriend liked statement earrings, but I didn't own any at the time, otherwise I would have worn them anyway. But yeah, it's just given me so much freedom in what I wear, what makeup I put on, when I decide to put makeup on. You know, I'm not thinking, oh, people think I'm overdone to go book shopping and do brunch. Do I care? No. And look at these. And it matches my shirt. Anyway, that's my little partially getting ready. I will check in with you a little bit later when I'm vlogging outside where the humans are. so not used to vlogging in public. I wonder if this works. This is my first oat milk latte that I've ordered in public, and it is delicious. Also, I am 5 pages into my growth messenger regards and apologies, and I have already laughed out loud twice. Why is this focus not working? How do vloggers do this? I don't understand. They probably don't film on their phones. Anyway, I'm having fun, and that bookshop visit made me so happy. It's focusing on the coffee.